Hello students, today we are going to learn about the topic weather and climate. Let's dive into the fascinating world of weather and climate. Weather is the condition of the atmosphere at a particular place and time. It describes whether the atmosphere is hot or cold, wet or dry, calm or stormy, clear or cloudy, windy or still. Now, there are different types of weather. These include cloudy, sunny, windy, stormy, and rainy weather. Let's start with sunny weather. Sunny weather happens when the sky is clear or has few clouds. The sun's rays shine through and warm the surrounding air. Next, we have windy weather. Wind is moving air. When the air is moving very fast, the weather is considered windy. Then, there's cloudy weather. On a cloudy day, the clouds block most of the sun's rays from reaching the Earth's surface. Now, let's talk about rainy weather. Rainy weather happens when water falls from clouds. Clouds are made of tiny water droplets. When these droplets become too heavy, they fall to earth as rain. Following that, we have stormy weather. Stormy weather typically involves strong winds and heavy rain, thunder, and lightning. It can also bring hail or snow. Stormy weather can also be accompanied by high waves and rough seas. Now, let's move on to climate. The long-lasting weather conditions across a vast region define its climate. Usually, the climate of a place stays the same from year to year. Did you know that different places in the world have different types of climates? There are 7 major climatic regions of the world, which include various climate types such as very hot and wet regions, hot and wet regions, very hot and dry regions, cool and dry regions, warm and wet regions, very cold regions, and Mediterranean regions. Now, what influences climate? Many things decide how warm or cold it is in different places on Earth. These factors also change the climate. First, distance from the equator. Locations near the equator receive greater heat, making them hotter than areas farther from the equator. Next is height above sea level, also known as altitude. Places situated at higher altitudes tend to be colder than those at lower altitudes, even if they are at the same latitude. Then, we have distance from the sea. The climate is impacted by the distance from the sea, as sea breezes cool coastal areas and land breezes warm inland regions, shaping temperature and rainfall distributions. During the day, the land heats up, which in turn heats the air above it. The hot air from the land rises up, and the cool air from the sea rushes to take its place. So, the wind blows from the sea to the land. This is called sea breeze. At night, the land cools down faster than the sea water. The air above the sea water is warmer than the air above the land. The warm air rises, and the cool air from the land rushes towards the sea. So, the wind blows from the land to the sea. This is called land breeze. Another factor is the direction of the winds. Hot winds from certain regions raise the temperature of a location, whereas cold winds from other regions lower the temperature. Finally, let's talk about humidity and rainfall. Humidity refers to moisture or water vapor in the air. Humid air leads to rainfall. Regions close to the equator tend to be warm and humid, receiving substantial rainfall. Desert regions lack moisture, resulting in minimal or no rainfall. Extremely cold areas often experience snowfall. The volume and timing of rainfall play a significant role in shaping a location's climate. We can divide the Earth into climatic zones: the torrid zone, the temperate zone, and the frigid zone. Let's learn about them. The torrid zone, or tropical zone, spans both sides of the equator, situated between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. This region experiences a consistently hot and humid climate year-round due to the direct sunlight it receives. Next, the temperate zone includes regions situated between the torrid zone and the frigid zones in both hemispheres. These areas are characterized by moderate temperatures as they are located away from the equator and the poles. Finally, we have the frigid zone, between the Arctic Circle and the North Pole in the Northern Hemisphere, as well as between the Antarctic Circle and the South Pole in the Southern Hemisphere, lie the frigid zones. These regions receive sunlight at a slant, resulting in consistently cold temperatures throughout the year. In conclusion, we have learned that weather refers to the current atmospheric conditions, while climate describes the long-term averages of weather in a region. Various factors like temperature, wind, and humidity influence both weather and climate, and we can categorize the Earth into different climatic zones based on these factors. We hope that you have understood the topic. You can now study chapter notes, watch video lectures, and solve MCQ tests of this chapter on EduRev to ensure you score well in your school exams. And that's not all. You also get amazing courses for maths, science, English, Hindi, and much more for class 5. Thank you.